Hello, good morning. I am happy to be with you again on this Wednesday morning. A few minutes late this morning, I had a prospective call that I was on this morning that ran over a little bit. But we are here now. I hope your week is going great. So let's jump into today's training. Today we are going to be talking about, are you making as much money as you think you should be? So my name is Kay Postal. I am the owner of Abacus Business Solutions, and my mission is crystal clear: to help your business make more money. So let's talk about the reason you started your business. The reason you started was to be successful, to thrive in your industry. But are you reaching that full potential in terms of profitability? Is your business where you think it should be? Or do you think you're kind of falling behind a little bit where you thought you would be at this stage, and you're knowing that it's time to make a change? Something has to be different in order to reach that level that you want to be at. So when you think about, are you making as much money as you thought you would be? Are you unsure about which services, are driving the most revenue for your business? Or, are you sitting there, facing, losses on certain services that you provide? Do you even know what service or product is making you the most money? And, if you don't know the answers to that, then that's okay. I can promise you that you are not the only one in that situation. The biggest step you can make is admitting that, realizing that, and then wanting to make a change so that that is no longer the case. If you can get to that stage where, like, okay, I have to do something different in my business. I have a business, I'm making money. I don't know if I'm making as much money as I should be, but I know I have to do something about that now so that I can, make sure that my company is still around in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and increasing my revenue, increasing my profitability, and taking my business to where I know it can be. So if you're reading this or listening to this and realizing that you don't have all the answers to these questions, like I said, don't worry. You are not the only one. The important thing is that you realize that now is the time to do something about it. So we want to make sure there is no more guesswork when it comes to pricing. You want to make sure that you can be confident in the value of your services, and make sure you're not undercutting yourself on those jobs. Just to get a job, don't be giving discount after discount, because if you start doing that, you get into that pattern. The referrals then that you may get from that person be like, oh yeah, man, he gave us a huge discount so that, he could start with us next week. You don't want to be known as the person that is always giving a discount to get a job. You know your value. You know the quality of the work that you do. You know the quality of the service that you provide. So you make sure that you get paid for what you know you deserve, that you're not the guy out there that does a quick, fixed job on a project and gets out there as quickly as possible and collects their check. You're the person that does a great job. You're the person that goes above and beyond what your industry is doing. You are the person that makes your client, feel, that, they're getting a good job done. They've made the right decision, and that they can have confidence in the work that you're going to do. So you want to make sure that you're not undercutting yourself. You're not discounting just to get these jobs. Make sure that you are delivering that value, sharing that value, that people can see why they aren't going with the cheapest person because of what you can provide for them. So with every service that you offer, every product that you sell, you should know the cost that is associated with every single one. And so it's so important that you are able to do that, and that you spend the time doing that in your business. So by doing that, you have to make sure that you sit down and you go through, how long does it take to do this particular service? What's involved? What parts are needed? What is my market going to be? What is my margin? What should I be, looking at to make? What is an industry standard? You need to have all these different components in order to be able to sit down and go through that information and determine, okay, for me to do this job, it's going to cost me X number of dollars. Okay, I've got overhead that I have to cover, and then I want to make sure I'm making a profit as well. So what do I need to mark up that service to be in order to get to that point so that my doors stay open and I have cash in the bank to grow? So, spending that time to do that is going to be critical to your success. And it sounds like, oh, well, I can just pull this number, pull this number, pull this number. It's something you need to spend time doing. So don't just sit down one evening after a long day and spend 30 minutes thinking you can run through all of this and get it done. Create a spreadsheet. Take the time to build each one out. Know exactly what your costs are on all of your parts. Part prices are going to change. So make sure you have formulas set up then that you can then change those prices of those parts as they increase, or maybe decrease, but for the most part, we know they're going to increase at some point. and that you can then have that calculation in that formula that then shows, okay, now you need to be charging this much. Takes the guesswork out of what you're doing. Don't be sitting, in a client's front room offering to do this, project for them, and you're plucking numbers out of the air of what you think it's going to be. Go away, look at your numbers, look at what you've calculated, look to see what the current prices are, and do a good, confident estimate that you anticipate this job to cost so that you then know what to charge. Plucking numbers out of the air is not going to help you stay in business long term. You're going to end up causing yourself a lot of stress, and it doesn't motivate you if you're like, oh, great, I made $100 on that job. $100 isn't going to keep your doors open. As a business owner, you need to be making more than that to be able to pay your team, pay yourself, pay your taxes, have profit. And also it's a motivator as well. It's not going to motivate you to go out there and grow your business at $100 profit per job. So take that time to sit down, work through those numbers, pull every component of it, and make sure that you know exactly what you're doing. I was talking to a client a couple of weeks ago, and I was asking them about how they price their service, and they said he's just following what his competitors are doing. So if you're doing that, you're not alone in that thinking, but you need to break free from that. You need to see, what are your costs? Maybe the level of the service that they are offering isn't at the same level that you are offering. So your service might be superior just because of the way you treat your clients, how you do the job, when you do the job. All of those different components that go into that impact then what your pricing is. So maybe you shouldn't be charging what your competitor's charging because you do a better job. Your value is so much more, and people will see that as well. So start charging what you're truly worth. Work out what your numbers are. Don't just follow the competitors around doing what they're doing, because you could increase the amount that you are making by standing on your own 2 feet and working out what are your numbers. What do you need to be charging? So prioritize your business growth, prioritize your financial success, make sure that you are profitable, and I can help you increase your profit margins and improve your cash flow and help your business to thrive and to grow in this market. So if you're ready to take action, if you're ready to take your business to the next level, then let's connect on a Zoom call. So give me a message in the comment box below this training, and then I will send you my link for my calendar, and let's go on a Zoom call and let's go through what's going on with your business, what's working, what's not working, and let's see how we can help you take your business to the next level. I do only have spaces for 10 people on my calendar though, so make sure that you jump on that if that is something that you would like. A free consult, 30 minutes. Let's go through and see what we can do to help your business. Excuses are going to just keep holding you back. Don't keep making excuses to why you're doing what you're doing. It's time to stop playing small, unleash your business's full potential, take your business to the next level. So we can help you on that journey. So click on the comment box below, leave me a message, and we'll get back in touch with you and get you on our calendar so we can help you to increase your profitability.